White radish, nature's white ice cream. Hello, little friends. Today, let's explore a special gift from nature together. Do you like eating ice cream? Those cold, sweet treats always make us so happy, right? But did you know there's a type of white ice cream that isn't cold but is crunchy, slightly sweet, and super healthy? That's the white radish. A white radish has a long, smooth shape, just like an ice cream stick. When pulled from the soil, it shines bright white, looking as pure as winter snow. If you hold it in your hands, you'll feel its cool, firm surface. When you cut it open, the inside is just as white, with a light, fresh scent. When eaten raw, it's crunchy and juicy. When cooked, it becomes soft and naturally sweet. White radishes don't grow on the surface like some fruits. Instead, they hide under the soil. Above the ground, their leaves spread out like little green fans, soaking up the sunlight. These leaves are soft, deep green, and a bit rough to the touch. A white radish takes a long time to grow. It starts as a tiny seed sleeping in the soil, then sprouts into a small plant. As time passes, its leaves grow taller, and beneath the soil, the radish becomes plumper and rounder. When the right season comes, the plant blooms with tiny white or pale purple flowers, like little stars twinkling in the sky. When the radish is big enough, farmers gently pull it out of the ground. The freshly harvested radishes look like delicious white ice cream sticks waiting to be enjoyed. But white radishes aren't just pretty, they're packed with health benefits too. Did you know that white radishes can be used in many delicious dishes? They make soup sweeter, add a wonderful aroma when stir-fried, and taste crunchy when pickled. Plus, they can be juiced for a refreshing and healthy drink. White radishes don't just bring us delicious meals, they also teach us the wonderful lesson of sharing. There's a story about a little rabbit who learned this lesson on a cold winter day. One day, Rabbit went out to find food and was lucky enough to discover two big, tasty white radishes. Rabbit was overjoyed. But then, Rabbit thought of his friend Goat. Goat must be hungry too, he thought. So Rabbit decided to give one radish to Goat. When Goat received the radish, he was surprised and happy. But at that moment, Goat also found a fresh, green cabbage. He ate half and saved the rest for later. When he returned home, he noticed a white radish on his table. Where did this come from? He wondered. Then, he thought of his friend Deer. Maybe Deer doesn't have anything to eat, Goat thought. So, he took the radish and brought it to Deer's house. Later, when Deer came home and saw the radish on his table, he was just as surprised. His tummy was already growling, but before taking a bite, he thought of Rabbit. Could it be that Rabbit gave this to me? Deer smiled and decided to bring the radish back to Rabbit. By the time Deer arrived, Rabbit was fast asleep. Deer didn't want to wake his friend, so he quietly placed the radish on Rabbit's table and left. The next morning, when Rabbit woke up and saw the radish, he was puzzled. How did this radish come back to me, he wondered. But after thinking for a moment, Rabbit smiled and realized something wonderful. Good friends always care for each other and share what they have. Rabbit ran to find Goat and Deer. When they met, all three friends laughed, understanding that true friendship means thinking of each other and sharing happiness. In the end, they sat together by a warm fire, happily enjoying the delicious white radish. Little friends, what lesson did we learn from this story? When we share, joy doesn't disappear, it grows. A simple white radish brought so much happiness to these kind friends. So, the next time you have something delicious or a favorite toy, why not share it with a friend? You might feel the same warmth and happiness as the little friends in our story. White radish, the white ice cream of nature, is not only delicious but also a symbol of friendship and love. Two hearts.